the legendary Bishopville lizard man. Take a look.
7 feet tall, scales, red eyes, and a massive tail. That's the description of the ever-elusive lizard man. Now, some people claim they have photographic proof he exists.
Now, wait, hold on. He's 7 feet tall and has red eyes. Guys, I think Lizard Man is just Snoop Dogg. Now, apparently, this has been going on for a while, and the first Lizard Man sighting was reported in 1988.
Little of the entrance, maybe walk by a little bit. Maybe zoom up on it. Let's give it 30 seconds. We are filming. First your name?
Andrew Cox.
And why are we out here?
All right, so in 2009, I believe it was, there was an article printed in the Tucson Weekly about a 24-hour bike race that goes on out here every year. It's been going on for years. And halfway through the race, 3 guys, we had 3 eyewitnesses state that they saw a 6-foot-tall, very thin lizard, bipedal, humanoid lizard. It was a legit lizard, and it'd be different if it was just one guy. That could have been easily heat exhaustion, but three separate eyewitnesses is something to take note of. I mean, this happened over a decade ago, so we're out here looking for any tracks, any type of evidence of what could possibly be out here, what could be tied to. And we're not too far south from the Superstitious Mountains, which has also had reptilian sightings. So, you know, we might get lucky, but you never know. So we're going to keep looking and keep hunting.
Are we just going to film it, or are we going to capture it?
We'll definitely capture it to the best of our ability. Even if it means Jonathan's life, we will do our best to capture it. Yeah. But no, man, we got plenty of gear, plenty of firepower, and there's 3 of us out here, so I think we should be okay. You know, hopefully we'll find something, you know?
True.
Who knows?
Some type of evidence.
Right.
Cool. That's a wrap.
Cool.
সামনে মত থেকে যাবে पागल ही चुड़ैल लेवल पागल की चुड़ैल आगे थोड़ा चल 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 ना कुछ फोटो रिकॉर्ड कर बनी की फोटो
So the size of it's like that. So that's weird.
And can we compare with your foot?
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
So I'm size 11.
and I kind of see it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 with a pad back here, you know. So that's
And then
weird.
didn't you say you saw another weird looking one?
Yeah, and so this one's also, you see, this almost looks like it's dug up because it's loose dirt on top. It's just, but then this is a print though, because you can tell it was displaced by the weight and pushing the dirt up. I mean, it could be erosion of some sort. Just did it after something else stepped here, but it doesn't look like.
But do you see it? Three toes, the back ankle, and you see that little side thing?
Yeah, a little side kick out there.
But at the same time, though, never a footprint ever been found like this, though.
Right. And the thing, yeah, this is obviously a cow right here because you got this is old, but this is the two U's. This is obviously a cow. Same thing with this right here. And these are obviously cows.
Yeah.
Just by their size, you can tell. But
they're almost shaped like hearts, almost.
Yeah,
but more
exactly.
depth.
Yeah. So that's interesting. I mean, who knows? If there's any more around here.
You want to go look?
Yeah. Scan a little bit. See what happens. There's cow crap down there. I mean, they must have walked down there. You wouldn't think they would go out of their way to get to such a rough patch.
Wow. I see it. Look at that.
Yeah, he might have just bulldozed his way through here. That's obviously a little bit older.
I love how this can zoom in, so just in case when we look back at this footage, you never know what we can see.
Yeah.
Over the hill, anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess we'll move on.
This is a pair of banded sunglasses.
Really?
Someone dropped their sunglasses.
What the hell are they doing over here?
I know, they look like nice bicycle glasses
Like
too.
bike glasses.
It's been warping in the sun for...
Oh yeah. Yeah, something was chewing on it. The person that owned it was chewing on them.
About 7 foot tall with red glowing eyes and very fast, and it appeared to have 3 long fingers on each hand. I thought it could have been a bear or something that he saw. We don't know what it is. But he saw something because nobody could have been frightened like he was.
My tires was bust and it flat. So I got out and changed about 2 a.m. that night. After I was finished changing, I was putting flat in the jack in the trunk. And I looked back, I saw red eyes, big red eyes thing running toward me. So I jumped in the driver's side, and when I was shutting the door, it grabbed the door. So I jerked the door and shut it and pulled off. And I looked in the mirror, I saw a big image and a loud crash on top of the car.
I scratched my head. I said, I can't believe this, what I'm hearing. I said, okay, draw it. He drew it. Immediately he drew it. At that time, when this first broke, it went all over the world in 3 days' time. And I got calls from all over the world. One of the things that the media is done, they would take it from Chris Davis, and that was all. But
Bottle right there, old bottle.
What is that?
Been there a while. That, I have no idea what that is.
You know what it looks like?
Huh.
I'm gonna zoom up on it. Whoa. Hey, tell me if not, but doesn't that look like a moon?
Yeah.
It looks like a moon.
Yeah, very much. Oh, there's an old beer bottle down there.
Is there?
Yeah. Old time. Where? Oh yeah, that's just towers. That's repeat towers. We got people up here.
Cool, what, like 5 more minutes?
We can make our way down right there then. To your left. And we just walk it.
Oh, probably better if we just go right back over this way because the road's this way.
Look at that rock. That's
I know,
just
it's weird as shit.
I'm glad I get a good footage of it. Look at that. The rock just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Is it okay we go down to the tree?
Which tree? That one? Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you want, that's when we'll turn back.
We're stacked rock. That's kind of odd.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me get some good footage of that. So weird. Hey. 2 foot hole.
Oh wow.
Yeah, not as deep as what we thought we were looking for, but you see that? That can be a lot of things, but that's
Yeah,
still
coyote rather.
All right,
2
check for
foot.
footprints. Shit, we're walking all over. Like, check for footprints, especially this loose dirt right here.
Oh, it's one right there.
Right there?
No, I was pointing to the shade.
I'm trying to see if you got, like, if it's small hooves, it could be javelina. If it's pads, it could be coyote or some shit.
Oh, look at this. More rocks.
Yeah, more rocks back here.
Look at that. This is weird. These are 2 rocks.
Andrew, get out the lights and especially the
Hey,
glow sticks.
in history, what was those? Do you know if there's any purpose on stacking rocks on other rocks?
Well, hikers will stack rocks on top of rocks to mark trails, but there's no trail up here.
But you never know though, and it's weird because it's almost all in this area too, like almost a shape. So we need to keep also track of the next one because it might be a shape or something else itself.
Right, that's the point.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Tourist vacationing near Hendersonville says he spotted a Bigfoot yesterday morning, and there have been new sightings recently in South Carolina of the lizard man. So tonight our Robert Kittle has a look at what's going on and why these creatures seem to pop up from time to time.
As you drive into Bishopville in Lee County, you literally see signs of lizard man. And if you keep going into town and the South Carolina Cotton Museum, you'll see the only actual signs of lizard man. Plaster casts of the lizard man tracks found in 1988, the first time he was spotted.
The footprints were found in Scape Ore Swamp. So as the sheriff was doing his job, and he went ahead and cast them, and those are the castings.
They're surrounded by butterbeans because lizard man was spotted near a butterbean shed. That 1988 incident led to t-shirts, hats, and signs. There have been new sightings over the last few weeks.
In one of the recent sightings, Jim Wilson was driving on Highway 34 toward Camden when he says he saw something run out into the road, run across the bridge over Scape Ore Swamp, and then go down into the swamp and disappear.
Cox says there are stories about the Indians in this area being visited by people with tails. And in March, the discovery in North Carolina of this dinosaur that walked on its hind legs, was about 9 feet tall, and looked like the lizard man.
One of the reasons we came out here was the story about a woman outside of Phoenix in the Superstitious Mountains. So she was out hiking as she normally did, and she came upon some glint that she was looking for, some special rocks or something. So she goes up this little cave opening. She goes in, she sits down to rest. She turns around, and there's a reptile face staring at her. She initially said she thought it was just a guy in a mask. And this thing grabs her arm, and she realizes that it's not a dude in a mask. Like, this is a real thing. So she passes out from fright. Supposedly she wakes up, she said, underground in like some type of reptilian lair. She's on a platform. There's more of them. They're even clothed, but more like
jumpsuits.
Like jumpsuits, yeah, not like jeans and a shirt, you know. She's freaking out. These things assault her, and she said they had a 7-pointed star on some of their clothing. Other one's a big, I think it was a dragon or something like that. And then she winds up back at her car, in her car. Now, the similarities with that is, especially like one of the best well-known UFO cases of Betty and Barney Hill, where they're abducted, they go on the ship, and then they literally wake up in their car driving a few hours later. So there's this missing time, there's precedent for it. So the Superstitious Mountains, some say it's one of the entrances to Shambhala, the inner earth, the hollow earth. There's supposed to be 3 entrances in the United States that I know of. Mammoth Cave in Tennessee, the Superstitious Mountains just northeast of Phoenix, and then Mount Shasta in California, which has a ton of paranormal, extraterrestrial activity behind the mythology to it. So very interesting. So who knows, man? But that's why I have to keep looking.
Oh, one more question. You know that feeling when you feel like you're being watched? How do you know you have that feeling?
That's your sixth sense right there, man. That's your spidey sense.
Which sense is that? Is it the 6th one?
That's the 6th one, your psychic sense, your third eye sense. That's your
ESP?
Yeah, that's your psychic sense. Yeah, extrasensory perception. Yeah, that's your body world telling you that that be on your toes, be on the lookout. You know, it's a real thing, I think.
Cool. That's a wrap.
Back in, he says, "Honey, put on your coat and shoes. I want to show you something." So he comes out in the car. And I mean, we're just like, oh my God, what could have done this? There were pieces, they're sitting over there, some of them that were just like ripped off the car and bent and thrown on the ground. Something definitely big and bad did that to our car, to bend that metal. And I can't see a coyote or a dog doing anything like that. I think if it was a bear, there would have been more damage to the front of the hood. So the sheriff come out and he looked at the car and everything, and then later on Bob took the car up there and they took blood samples from the car. But to this day, you don't see any cats over on that patio. There's about 7 missing, 6.
stuff.
Really? You can kind of use it for a bowl?
Well, what they would do is they grind the grains up in there, and then they scoop the grains out, and they can make some bread or whatever, you know, paste with it. It's kind of funny that whatever rat or rabbit was in there, use it as a toilet. Like a perfect little. Smaller one right here, again with rat shit in it, which is awesome.
What about these rocks over here? When they're standing up together?
Yeah, just stacked up, man.
I don't think they're attached.
No, they're not. Oh, dude, that's your fucking backpack there. It scared the shit out of me. I'm like, to me from over here, I wasn't expecting it, and it looked like somebody like in a fucking colorful like sombrero. I'm like, okay, aliens, time to shoot.
Spider nest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is nice.
And what's all this green? Is this moss?
That's all moss.
It's very colorful.
That's showing you that north is that way. The north moss goes on the north side.
Okay, let's get back on the trail.
Yeah.
I was actually really happy that we came. We came here.
Good stuff. Yeah, this fucking bag is moving.
Hey, I'm not bullshitting. The film glitched twice.
I don't doubt it with all this high.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, all this crazy shit.
It freaks me out because usually that's not a good.
It's probably, it's coming from me. It's probably not a great idea to be standing under this shit. Honestly, with electronics, you could fry your electronics if you go off the sport.
It could. Or just attract it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Okay, so I'm in this really crappy zoo in Unest, Romania. They got this really weird creature caged up. It looks like some sort of deformed human. I'm gonna try to use some footage of it.
Nu-l atinge să nu-l atinge, nu te apucă. Vezi că îi prinde sânge? Da, cine știe, Doamne, să nu ne omoare din ce-o fi făcut. Poftim? Oare din ce-o fi făcut? Și-a dorât. Pleacă, du-te și lasă le. Fii femeie, fii bărbat. Aia nu mai unde a fost ăla, să ne ferim de el.
Hei, oprește telefonul! Oprește telefonul!
Back, because it's about 105 right now. About 30% humidity. We're running a little low on water.
Let's see how much water. That's how much water we have left.
Yeah.
For another. Yeah, we couldn't reach the mountain because it was how much farther? 3 hours.
At least 3 hours.
I don't think we could survive in that much.
The sun's
farther.
directly above us. It's hot as shit. And yeah, we got to get some cover.
Being out here for a couple days, do you think that there's any life out here still?
You know, I think anything's possible if it's acclimated to this environment. I'm just not acclimated to this environment.
अवस्था माइक मिल गया लगी हेतु ने को कथरा कोइटी वाले से कथरा से अंधरात बेगा उठै गयो
Where do you think will be the next place we check out?
Superstitious Mountains.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Any places before that? Any Colossal Cave? Any of that?
Maybe Colossal Cave, maybe Casa Grande, but Superstition Mountains is the big one. That's a no joke one, man. I mean, that's to pack it out for a couple days, lots of supplies, and a real true danger element outside of just like heat and stuff. That place is a wicked place, so I can't wait to go do it.
Very nice.